And good morning, hello and good morning dear students. So today is 30th of July, okay, and now we have to proceed with exercise 10D. But before we start exercise 10D, there are some few points to remember. Let us quickly go through it. It is in page number 144. So please follow page number 144. And there you can see 10.5, 3 or more terms in AP. So when we have 3 or more terms in AP, then this condition we have to follow. Okay? So please mark in your book. It's in page number 144. The things that we need to remember, the first thing is that when the sum of 3 consecutive terms of AP is given to us. Alright? When the sum of 3 consecutive terms, first term, second term, third term, or maybe second, third, fourth, or maybe third, fourth, fifth. So 3 consecutive, okay? When the sum of 3 consecutive terms of AP is given, then we take, alright, then we take the terms, then we take the 3 terms as A minus D, A, and then A plus D, okay? So when we'll take this, when the sum of 3 consecutive terms is given to us. Am I clear? Pause the video and note it down. Point number 2 we need to remember is when the sum, this was 3 consecutive terms, okay, please mark those words. 3 consecutive terms, then the terms will be A minus D, A plus D. Similarly, when the sum of 4 consecutive terms is given to us, you will see these conditions in the questions later, okay. 3 consecutive terms, A minus D, A plus D. 4 consecutive terms when given to us, in the same way we'll take, instead of A minus D, we'll start with A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, and then A plus 3D. So these are like the formulas that we need to remember. Okay. So this is in case some given 3 consecutive terms, some given 4 consecutive terms. Okay. Pause the video and note it down. And similarly, on the same page number 144, you can see point number 3 and point number 4. It goes for 5 consecutive terms and 6 consecutive terms. So please note down this as well and then remember the formula. Okay? For 3 terms, for 4 terms, for 5 consecutive, for 6 consecutive, these are the formula. Okay? Where A is the first term and D is the common difference. So we will take according to the question given in the exercise. Clear? Now second we move to arithmetic mean. Pause the video and note it down. Okay, so now let's move to another topic which is arithmetic mean. Very important for exercise 10D, okay? Very simple and very easy definition. Arithmetic mean, please follow your book as well. 3 numbers, if 3 numbers A, small a, capital A and B are in AP. Any 3 numbers, you can take any 3 numbers, okay? For example, I've taken small a, capital A and B. If the 3 numbers are in AP, okay, if the 3 numbers are in arithmetic progression, then this middle number A, this middle number capital A is called the arithmetic mean between this first and the third number. Are you clear? Mean means the middle one, okay? This middle number capital A is called the arithmetic mean between A and B. Now these 3 numbers are in AP means the common difference is same, isn't it? This minus this is equal to this minus this, which is this line. And from here you can take capital A left hand side. So 2A will be A plus B and A will be A plus B by 2. So this is the formula for arithmetic mean when 3 numbers are in arithmetic progression. Okay. The middle number is called the arithmetic mean. Clear? And the value is given by first plus third divided by 2. Mean, no? So that's why divided by 2. Average. Okay. So pause the video, note it down. Okay. So I hope you are clear with the formula. How to take 3 numbers, 4 numbers, when sum is given and what do you mean by arithmetic mean. Okay, now let's come back to exercise 10D. The first question, please read the first question. Find 3 numbers in AP. We need to find 3 numbers which are in AP whose sum is 24 and product is 440. Now there is a word whose sum is 24 and 3 numbers. So obviously there are 3 consecutive numbers whose sum is 24. So how will I assume the numbers? We have to use the same formula. The first one, when 3 consecutive, when the sum of 3 consecutive terms is given, okay, so let the 3 consecutive numbers be A minus D, A and A plus D. Let the 3 consecutive numbers which are in AP be A minus D, A plus D. Which R in AP, right? B, A minus D, A plus D. Now what is given to us? Sum is given to us, right? So sum given, if I add these three numbers, the sum is 24. The sum is equals to 24. Now what do you mean by sum? Sum means add these three. A minus D plus A plus D is equals to 24. So clearly we can see minus D and plus D gets cancelled out. So therefore 3A is equals to 24. So which will give you A is equals to 8. So I got the first term, right? So this was the first condition. I got the first term, which is 8. So how to identify 3 numbers, 4 numbers, 5 numbers, 6 numbers? It is already given, okay? It's given in the question. The sum of 3 consecutive terms of AP is 24. So just write down, and we know when it's 3 consecutive terms given to us, we'll assume the term as A minus D, A plus D. Okay? Sum is given. Add these 3, cancellation, we get the value for A. Pause the video, note it down. Now the next condition given to us is the product. The product is also given to us. So now the product is given to us. The product is 440. Product of what? Product of these 3 numbers as well, isn't it? So this into this into this is equals to 440, which means A minus D into A plus D is 440. We got the value for A. So put the value for A. 8 minus D into 8 into A plus D is equals to 440. Now what will I do from here? We will find the value for D. This A goes out here in the denominator, gets cancelled out. This is in the formula of A plus B into A minus B. So we'll simplify and then I'll explain you, okay? Pause the video, note it down. So I hope you people are clear till here. This into this is equals to 440 divided by 8. If you cancel with 8, 8 5s are 40. 40 is remainder, so 8 5s are 40. So therefore I get 8 plus D into 8 minus D equals to 55, isn't it? Which is the formula of A square minus B square. So 8 square minus D square. 8 is at 64 minus D square equals to 55. So we'll now simplify again. So the simplification is very simple. You get 65 minus D square equals 64 minus D square equals to 55. So D square equals to 9, and the value for D is plus minus 3. Pause the video and note it down. So now we write the solution. Okay, so therefore you can clearly see there are 2 values of D. One is plus 3, other one is minus 3. So which means we'll be getting 2 different APs, arithmetic progression. Now, the first case when D equals to plus 3 and A equals to plus 8, I'll be getting the AP as, see this was the required term, isn't it? A minus D, A plus D. The value for A equals to 8, D equals to 5. So therefore, this will be 8 minus 3, comma 8 plus 3, the AP will be 5, 8, 11. When D equals to 3, A equals to 8. And when D equals to minus 3, A equals to 8, we get just the opposite of it. Because this will be 8 minus of minus 3, 8, 8 minus 3, isn't it? So therefore minus and minus plus, so 11, comma 8, comma 5. So this is how we have to solve with 3 terms given to us. 3 consecutive terms whose sum is 24 and product is 440. Okay? So pause the video and note it down. Alright, let us proceed. So now we are moving to question number 2. Similar type of question is given to us. Please read the question. The sum of 3 consecutive terms of AP is 21. The sum of 3 consecutive terms of AP. Can you see the word again? 3 consecutive terms of AP. The moment you see 3 consecutive terms of AP, the formula will be, let the 3 numbers be A minus D, A plus D. Okay, so what is given to us? Sum of these 3 consecutive terms is 21. Sum is 21. Sum means what? Add these 3 numbers. A minus D plus A plus D. The sum is 21. So you can clearly make out here plus D minus D gets cancelled out as similar to the previous. 3A is equals to 21. So A equals to 7. I hope everyone is clear to here, right? Okay, let's move on to the second part of the question, which says sum of their squares is 165. According to the question, sum of their squares. Okay, when I add the square of this plus this plus this. So according to question, A minus D squared plus A square plus A plus D square is equals to 165. Okay, so this is given to us. Now open the bracket using the formula of A minus B whole square, A plus B whole square. Okay, I'll just write out here. So see, I'm showing step by step. Sum of this square plus this square plus this square equals to 165. I told you to expand using the formula A square minus 2AB plus B square a square and a square plus 2ab plus b square, which is equals to 165. So you can clearly make out here this term and this term gets cancelled out. So I can cancel this as well as this term. Okay, so left over is a square plus a square plus a square, 3a square plus d square, which is 2d square equals to 165. Now what will I do? Put the value for a, isn't it? So put the value for a and we'll find the value for d. Pause the video, note it down. I hope everyone can cancel this, isn't it? Putting the value for a, 7, so a squared is 49, so this becomes 147 minus subtraction is 18. I hope you can make it out, and therefore you can cancel 2 to 9s are, so therefore this is how much? 3. So the value for d is plus minus 3. Now again the same thing, when d is 3, a is 7, I'll get 1 AP. When d is minus 3, a is 7, I'll be getting another AP. Okay, so pause the video, I'll show you the steps. So hence the last part of the question, when d is positive 3, a is 7 positive, the required AP is given by, put the value for a and 3. So 7 minus 3 is 4, 7, 10, just the opposite, 10, 7 and 4. So pause the video and note it down. This is question number 2. Next we go to question number 3. Please read question number 3 properly, okay? The question says the angle of quadrilaterals are in AP with common difference 20 degree. Find the angles. The angle of quadrilaterals. So we have to imagine the figure of quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means a four-sided figure, isn't it? So all the angles of these quadrilaterals are in AP. Now, don't get mixed up. Number 1 and number 2, we are using consecutive terms formula, isn't it? When the sum is given to us. So please keep that in mind. When the sum of 3 consecutive or sum of 4 consecutive is given to us, we have to go or use the formula. But when simply given the terms are in AP, okay, then we stick with the same old formula, which is this formula. Once again I am repeating, if it's given in the question strictly consecutive terms, 3, 4, 5 and 6, we have to use that formula. But when it's simply given the terms are in AP, we'll have to use the same formula as A and D. Okay. So here the common difference is 20 degree. The angles of the quadrilaterals are in AP. So since the angles are in AP, we have to assume the angles as A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. These are the 4 angles of quadrilateral. Now we know in a quadrilateral, if I add all the angles, the sum is how much? 360 degree. So add all this. Adding all this will give you 4A plus 60 is equal to 360. We know what is the value for D? 20. So 6 into 2. 12, that is 120. Take this side, it becomes minus 120. So subtract, you get 240. So A is equal to 60 degree. So what is the value for A? 60 degree. What was the question asking you? To find the angles, isn't it? So therefore the angles will be, the required angles will be, let's write out here, the required angles are A, 60 degree, comma, A plus D, 60 plus 20, 80 degree. Third one, A plus 2D, A plus 2D, A is 60 plus 2 into 20, 40. So 60 plus 40 is 100 degree. And then the last one, it was how much? A plus 3D, right? A plus 3D. So A is 60. I'm just writing out here, 60 plus 3 into 2, 60. So that is 120. It will be how much? 120 degree. And when you add all this, we will be getting 360 degrees. So this is how we do. When it is 3 consecutive terms, so 3 and 4, use those formula. When it's simply given it's in AP, we have to use this formula. Okay, pause the video and note it down.